everybody, welcome once again to another live stream. Now this one is been a long time coming. It's been a while since I've actually been in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's just due to work, obviously, same as other reasons. Been quite busy, and also just the fact that it does take a lot of time to set up a flight plan, so on and so forth. And plus, just that there was a lot of glitches been on. They had a lot of glitches, a lot of issues. For example, I was struggling to get the dialogue that was on the bottom left of the corner, which is DLS and from NVIDIA log on the bottom left of the screen. And also, obviously, with the new updates, update 10 comes with some problems, and so on and so forth. Be it in the PMDG 737, I was having issues with the brakes. Now, that's just something that I had not known before. Basically, it's basically to do with the basically to do with the. Bear with me 1 second while I get everything set up here with the stream itself. Just need to test it, see if it's working fine, see what the audio is like. Oh, okay, so it seems to be good. So basically, with the PMDG, just the only issue was that I had to learn the new way of engaging and disengaging the parking brakes, which I think it's based on the realistic way of actually doing it. So what you'd have to do is press and hold the foot brake, which is the brakes on the rudder pedals there, and then once you've pressed it for like a couple of seconds, then that's when you click the toggle parking brakes on and off. Basically, yeah. So it's instead of two separate systems, it's actually a single system. One actually applies the brakes, and one locks it or disengages it. Basically, so yeah. So that took a little bit of a few minutes of just typing. But all in all is well. Obviously, I had to get used to, test out the new DX12 and DLAA settings in the new NVIDIA. But anyway, so all in all, we're doing pretty well. So I've done all the preparations. In fact, I'll pop out here for a second. So as you can see, everything is pretty much good and ready to go. The new fly-by-wire AI injection works fine actually. It has a couple of aircrafts here. You've got the Icelandair, we've also got Ulster there, and another KLM. But anyway, this is sort of what I have here. So as you can see, everything is connected. Let's pop back in. And so yeah, I've done the sim brief. I've done the sim brief flight plan. I've also connected it to here. So all I have to do now is just import from SimBrief. That's going to populate the screen here, and then I can just cycle through to see everything is as it is. So that's sort of all the information that you get, the dispatch sheet that you get from SimBrief. So we're going to start first of all to load up the fuel. So we've got 4.59 tons of fuel to put in. So what I'll do is I'll just increase it. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'll just do that. So this is pretty cool. I like what they've done with this, and you can also do the same with the passengers. You can load fast or instant. So let me just actually I'll go fast for now. So same thing as in the fuel panel here. Just import it from SimBrief. So that populates it there, and all I have to do now is just press that, and then it will start to load up the passengers. Once the passengers are loaded, I'll get a notification from the cabin crew saying that all passengers are on board. Now there's this here, which is just calculates the top of descent, so that's something that we're going to have to do as well at some point. I think I might have to disconnect the control part, but anyway, we'll come back to that at a later date. So just checking, going through the air traffic control, so you can just change the source and so on and so forth. But anyway, you can just cycle through just to check everything here. So the other good thing that they've also included here is the checklist. So basically this is the original flow, so before start, so that cockpit preparation, so this is mostly what I've already done. So just quickly go through pins and covers and all that stuff, seat belts set on, so this is before you actually do anything. So okay, the passengers are loading up, so you can see the aircraft tilting there. Anyway, so yeah, so just pretty much straightforward stuff, and then you go to the next page, which is before start. Now I don't know where they have actually put the flight map, because before you could actually follow the flight as you go along, but I think they have got rid of that. I have no idea, but I'll need to see, have a good look at all this anyway. So you can see there's a lot of menus, a lot of things to sort of go through. So yeah, as you can see, there's lighting here, enable automatic landing or loading of light presets. So this is something that's quite new. So I'll have to look into that because I have no idea what it is, how to actually set this properly. Aircraft statistics. So you can actually okay, that's pretty good. So yeah, there's a lot to go through here, but for now I'm just going to go to this loading section here just to have a quick look around, see, have a quick look to see that obviously the loading is done. So with that, I'm going to zoom out here just slightly. I'm just going to I'm going to what's the word? Going to what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm going to. Oh, there we go. So all the passengers on board. I'm guessing the cargo as well. So that's actually pretty good. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, so yeah, I'm just going to program the flight plan here and just make sure that everything is everything matches. So cruising altitude today is 38,000 feet, so that's going to be pretty high, but we're going pretty low. We're going pretty close, and plus it's a very short flight, so less than an hour or so.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain,
So
the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft.
Okay, so with that, I'm going to now just get rid of the baggage, catering, all that stuff can go. And while that's going on, what I'll do here is I will be I'm just gonna quickly update the plan the get the information onto the flight plan here. So here we go. Okay, flight number is KL 1079, which is a real life flight. Alternate, I'm going to be flying to EG. I think it's I can't remember which is our alternate airport today. Yeah, Newcastle. So we chose Newcastle for the alternate. So that's fine. So EGNT. So EGNT, and there we go. Cost index, I'm going to go with 50 just because it's easier. 3000 is our cruising altitude. IRS. That's done. So go to the next page here, and then we will get all the information that we need. So block fuel, just inject that. Oh, so we can't do that yet. Oh, okay. Alright, so there we go. So block fuel. Oh, it's not allowed. Okay. So let's get the zero fuel away. Zero fuel. Okay, that's already in. Fuel is so just gonna go to the fuel page here. Is 4.6. So 4,600 or 4.6 tons. So I'm just gonna include that in there. I think you can also add it from there. So that's gonna do all the calculations in the background. Oh, it's been a while since I've actually done a flight, so there's quite a bit I'm just going to be relearning here, but that's fine. So I'm going to skip the flight plan page at the moment because I'm pretty sure. Actually, what I'll do here is I will cycle through just to make sure the flight plan is complete and with no gaps and so on. So I think we already got a problem here. So 1, 2, 3. So there's a gap between this waypoint and that. So what I'll do here is clear this discontinuity. So get that cleared, and then let's continue with the checking the flight flight path. So it's good, straight to Manchester. So that's good. Yeah, EG. So I've got Upton. Yeah, Upton is going to be that waypoint. So I'm going to go arrival. I'll choose ILS 23 right. So let me zoom out here. So as you can see, that's actually pretty good. I'm not sure what the waypoint or what the star is. But okay, I will check what the star is for Manchester runway 23 right. So okay, so I've got Manchester chat here on the laptop, and let's have a look at the stars. So stars. It's a little bit complicated, to be honest with you. Okay, let me check based on the runway here. So ILS 23 right, that's 24. I think it's changed to 24 now, and 05. Okay, so before it used to be 23 or 23 right or 23 left, on 5 right, 5 left, but on this chart here, it's been changed to 2006 chart. Has been the runway numbers have been changed to 24 right and 24 left. It's interesting. But anyway, so that's going to be actually no. This just gives us the transition to the runway. So we're looking for the star itself, but I'm probably just happy with what we have, to be honest with you. I'll just choose the ILS and not to bother with the actual star until another time, which I believe is yeah. So yeah, I'll just do that. Okay, so I'm not gonna go with this. I'm gonna go no star. Okay, it's not letting me do that, so that's fine. I'm just gonna insert, and that should sort that out. So I'm just gonna change the view slightly up here, and see what is what. So now I have got another headphone sort of connected to my left ear here, so I've actually got another video sort of playing in the background, but for now everything as is. Okay, so let's just cycle through the flight plan just to make sure everything is in, including the constraints. So from Upton it's going to be straight down Yeah, so that's fine. So this is all that I needed to do. So let's go to the performance page here. I'm gonna go with flaps 1, and we're gonna go trim. I forgot to do the trim. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So what I'll do first, I'll fill in what I know. So transition altitude, I'm gonna go 5,000 for Amsterdam here. Flex temperature, I'm gonna go with 56, which doesn't really matter. The V speeds. So we still need to put in the flaps. So I'm gonna go flaps. I need to check this out properly. So as you can see, the hydraulics have not been pressurized yet, so there's no hydraulics in the hydraulics for the control surfaces. So that's fine for now. I'm really okay. It should be well balanced. So I'll just keep it as 0. I'll keep it as yeah. So let's do this. Let's do this here. So 1 at flaps 1 at 0. Okay, at 0.0. So that's the wrong format. So oh yeah, flaps 1 and up 0. I think that's how you do that. Yeah, that's right. So let's get the V speeds in. So V1 is 129, VR is 130, pretty much straight away, and we hold 134 at V2 at 134. Okay, so that's that. Now we're going to have to go to the next phase, which is just cycling through this to make sure everything is as is. So that's cruise page, the climb, cruise, and it's going to be the descent page. That's fine. And then let's fill in the information for Manchester. Okay, so let me get another page here, and this is going to be the meta information for Manchester. So EGCC meta. So just go on to Google, just get all the information there. In fact, could have saved me some time doing that. Saved me a lot of time by just quickly looking across to the fly pad here. So we're pretty loaded. We're loaded up here anyway, so we don't need to do anything else at the moment. Let's just get the meta information here for Manchester. So air pressure is 1019. So yeah, so here we go. QNH is 1019. Winds at Manchester, I think it's 180 at 5 knots. Just double check. Yeah, 180 at 5 knots. Okay. Temperature out Manchester at the moment is showing 1 degree Celsius, so that's about 1 there. Transition altitude, I'm going to stick with 5,000 again, and that's just to sort of bring it to Barrow here. I'm going to go with 200, which is usually the standard decision altitude for when you're coming in to land, and that's pretty much everything, I think. Yeah, we just have to actually, yeah, got this page to do as well. Would have been good if they'd filled it in for us, but okay, that's fine. So that means I'm gonna have to find my good old trusty charts. What's it called? Charts. There we go. Sorry, my little book that's got all the frequencies that you need for the airports. Okay. But be careful because I don't want to trip a wire that would turn the computer off. Okay, so let me bring back this stream here. Okay, so I don't know what's happening to be honest, but anyway. So the stream is fine, that's fine. I'll just have to making sure the stream is running fine. Okay, so let's get some information in here. So let's go to Manchester. Okay, so first things first, ILS for 23 right or 24 right is 109, 109.5. Course I think it's 236. Okay. So I don't know if I should use the. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put the NDB for Manchester on the right here, and then for Amsterdam, Schiphol, right page. I really need to put this down into a. So taking off runway 24, and there's no. It's not ILS runway. So I'm just gonna use yeah, okay, so I'm gonna use a different NDB for this. I'm gonna go for 27, which is 376, sorry. So that's gonna go to the left here. So VOR, same again, I'll do left and right. So VOR for Amsterdam is 113.95, 113.95, and Schiphol is 108.4. 108.4. Course, I'm gonna go with 240. 240. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's start pushing out. So go to performance page. I'm going to leave it on there. Everything else has been checked, I believe. And then let's quickly pop our heads outside. Yeah, so that's fine. Just need to now turn on the APU. So what we can do here is turn on the fuel pumps first. 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 5, and then APU start. And then while that's doing that, I can now turn on the beacon lights, and we can close the cabin crew. So get the doors closed, and then start the pushback procedure shortly. The jet was a little bit too close there, so let's wait. Oh yeah, so APU are on. Turn on the bleeds here, and then we can open up the external lights, and that's pretty much it. I can now get rid of the power here, and then come up to the pushback page, and then yeah, so just go for manual pushback.
This is ground. Stand by.
Okay. Okay, so the runway we're going to is over there. It's runway 24, I believe. So we're gonna have to taxi our way Could be very tight actually. Nowhere else. So yeah, it's gonna have to be pushed back quite far all the way to the back, and then take a right turn.
All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
Okay, so
Parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
okay, turn on the seatbelt signs here.
Standing by for pushback.
And as you can hear, the safety announcement is going on in the back. Obviously, the captain has made his announcement. Okay, so that's, yeah, I think we're good to go now. Okay, so hydraulics have not been pressurized yet. I don't know what the issue is here. Everything else is okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's set the pushback. I think hydraulics will be I really think they should be pressurized by now. But anyway, so I think we're a little bit, we're pretty much on time, about 3 minutes actually behind schedule. But that's fine. Let's go, let's go. Okay, bring the, okay, so we're gonna release the parking brake and let's start the
Cockpit
pushback.
to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Can now start the
Okay. Cleared for push start.
Parking brakes are
start switch
released.
here.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So okay, so there's a bit of an issue here.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
So why is the
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
so I don't know what's happening here.
You may
I can't
disconnect.
use. It won't let me
Okay,
use
sir. Clear to
the.
disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Will not let me
Position
use. Okay,
waiting
that's
for visual. Thank you and goodbye.
okay. Let's get that sorted first. So you can pre-plan the pushback, but I've no idea why. So I don't know why the. Okay, let me turn off the. Let me turn off the controller. I don't think it's the issue, but just to reduce the issue. Well, reduce. Manual
Cockpit to
pushback.
ground.
This is ground.
So I
Stand
think it's
by.
just the hydraulics are just pressurizing at the moment. Yeah, so we had to wait for the hydraulics to pressurize. I don't know why it's taking so long. I've never really had this issue before. So I don't know what's happening with the hydraulics here. I really should have. Yeah, so there's something that has changed that I need to get caught up on. But for now, let me clear this checklist first. So, parking brake set. Thrust both. Okay, windows checked. Beacon lights are on. So this is after start. That's going to be the next one here. So, what is going on with the hydraulics? It's not
Okay,
pressurized.
sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
Okay,
Please set
so
parking brakes.
this is a part of It's just something that I need to learn.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, let's set the parking brakes
The
first.
parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Okay. So
Standing by for pushback.
there is something wrong with something's changed. Interactive pushback simulate nose wheel lift. So that's fine. Okay. Let's move forward.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brakes set.
So, yeah,
Okay,
I
clear for
have
push start.
absolutely
Please
no
release
control
parking
of.
brake.
I've got no control of the.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Let's move this a little bit forward here.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brakes set.
So as you can see, there's nothing I can do here. I've got absolutely no control of the. I can slow the tug down. It's the only sort of control I have. But beyond that, no. Basically, there's no hydraulics at all. Hydraulics is not pressurized at all. And let's get the where is it? Electronic hydraulics here. So let's get the hydraulics page up. So yeah, see, none of it's pressurized at all. So basically, it's just flailing in the wind here. But I'm happy to start here and stop the pushback.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Okay,
Parking
brake
brake
set. So
set.
let me see
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
if I can start the engines now. So engine number.
Ground. You may disconnect.
So we're going to start engine
Okay,
number 1
sir.
here.
Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay, so at the moment there's nothing high. Okay, let me have a better look at the above panel here. Okay, so everything should be fine, unless it's electronically pressurized, but it's not. Pressurization is all liquid. So this is on the panel here. I will have to look into that. I don't know how it's going to affect the aircraft as I control it. So I can't hear the barking dogs. But anyway, so engine number 2, sorry, is stable. Let me start engine number. Where is it? Here we go. Oops. So let me start engine number. So engine number 1. So engine number 1. So we've got the beacon lights spinning nicely. Okay, let's see how everything ends up.
Please
are
prepare for
stable.
takeoff.
Finally, the hydraulics are now pretty much pressurized. Yeah, so I don't know what the issue was. I thought turning on the APU would have done that, but anyway, so that's fine. So flaps 1, takeoff, set the flaps 1, so disengage the start switch here, arm the spoilers, and let's just watch the flaps extend. Okay. Flaps are, yeah, so we're good to go. So back in the cockpit here. Okay, so let's turn off the master switch here, leave it off. Taxi lights can come on. So taxi lights come on. Let the passenger cabin crew know we're good to go. So before I turn off the cockpit lights here, let's just make sure we've got everything as we need it. Okay, so I'll have it centered, so I'll have the aircraft centered. Keep that, keep a low range here. Okay, set, can now set the so we can now set, yeah, get ready to portable devices. Okay, that's fine. So the brakes here, we've also set the flaps to your config. That's good. And we also made the calls as well. So everything is good. We're pretty much good to go. Go through the checklist here. Anti-ice, we don't really need. Actually, we might need that. Rudder, test rudder, so that's fine. Okay. Since it's taxi, so flight controls pretty much, yeah, I forgot to do that. So, go to outside view here. Full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral. Okay, check the views here. A lot of, yeah, there's a lot of, it's got a few views here. So yeah, I'll have this view here. I like this. So yeah. Okay. As you can see, it's been a while since I've done this, so that's why I'm a little bit off center. I'm not really I'm trying to sort of remind myself what it is I can do, and also sort of familiarize myself with it wherever is new. So flight controls, flap settings, rudder, engine mode selector, EHAMs, that's all checked, that's good. And then next one is going to be the lineup. So I believe we can now request tractor clearance.
Hip-Hall ground, Egypt Air Bravo 4 Lima Golf with Quebec ready to
Got
taxi
the wrong
IFR.
airline already, so that's fine.
Egypt Air Bravo 4 Lima Golf Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 24 via
Okay,
taxiway
now
Alpha
turn
1
on the,
Tree Alpha 10
lights,
Alpha
yeah.
Alpha 8 Sierra 7 Sierra 7 Whiskey. Contact tower on 118.28 when ready.
So yeah, the hydraulics
Taxi
was
2 and
not
hold short runway
pressurized. I really
24
gonna have
via
to watch
taxiway
another
Alpha 1
tutorial
Tree
to
Alpha
sort of
10
remind myself
Alpha
what it is.
Alpha 8 Sierra 7 Sierra 7 Whiskey Egypt Air Bravo for Lima Golf.
Okay. So it's right here. Say the D gets here, so it's like D40 or D50 something like that. So let's make our way faster. Make our way to the course, as a normal pilot, I've got a glass of got a bit of alcohol with me, so I think this is okay. So going over here. So yeah, I think they're starting to. I apologize. I think they're starting to improve the. Well, actually, make the aircraft a little closer, a little more realistic, including the obviously, like I mentioned, the 737 has. Well, they've made it slightly more realistic. Parking brake engagement. So it's this is where we are. Realistic parking brake engagement and normal foot brake engagement. So I think that's what they're sort of doing with the fly-by-wire as well. So sort of making it a. Let me turn on the icing here. Wings. Appropriate here. Okay. Let's just make that. Oh yeah, and also turn on the wing lights, which is here. Just to double check, just to make sure. So we're gonna coming up to the runway here. So let's hold up here.
Skip Hall Tower Egypt Air Bravo for Lima Golf, ready for IFR departure runway
Lights
24.
are on.
Egypt Air Bravo 4 Lima Golf.
Okay, strobe lights on.
30.15, wind 258 at 14.
Okay.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24.
Takeoff lights on.
Delta 46 heavy. Follow the aircraft on upwind. Wind 258 at 14. Clear to land runway 27.
Okay, I think this is
Cleared for takeoff runway 24 Egypt
yeah,
Air
that's
Bravo
us to
for
go.
Lima
Let's
Golf.
go.
Clear to land
Stop
runway
the chronos as
27.
well.
Delta
That's
46
fine.
heavy.
So just a reminder flight.
Schiphol Tower KLM 588 heavy is going missed.
Okay.
KLM 588
Let's
heavy
line up
contact.
there.
Schiphol approach on 126.68. Good day. Delta 46 heavy go around.
Okay, so we can now hold it
126.68 for
on brakes
KLM
here.
588 heavy.
Take a breather.
Delta 46
Apply the
heavy
parking brake
contact.
here, and then
Approach on
let's go through the
121.05
checklist here. So runway takeoff,
Good day.
TCAS is on, parks 1 and 2 is fine, and the next waypoint, next checklist will be
for
out
Delta
at
46 heavy.
the approach. So we can now go to the top page here. Okay, so yeah, this is sort of just like catch a breather here, just remind ourselves what it is that we have to do. So V1 is 129, VR is 130, so on and so forth. Okay, so this parking brake, apply foot brake here, let's bring up the throttle here to 50%. Before actually we can do that, I forgot to do something that I always do, which is to record the flight. So just bear with me while I find the flight recorder. Yeah, I think it's this one here. Where is it? Flight recorder client. This one anyway. It's been been a while since I've used it, so you're gonna have to bear with me while I sort of get that. While I get it, yeah. So it's here. All right, so that's it. Let me record this. Okay, fly-by-wire, that's good. So release the parking brake. Bring the throttle up to 50%. Let it spool up. Okay, release the brakes. Man flex SRS on runway, check. Flight forward throttle, forward pressure. And then slowly relieve the pressure. Keep an eye out. 129, V1, rotate. Put ready to climb, gear up. Trim the nose slightly so it's not. Okay, got a bit of stuttering there, but that's fine.
Contact Schiphol departure on 121.205. Good day.
Okay, so I'm happy with
Going to 121.205
our progress here.
Egypt Air
What I'll do
Kilo
here
Lima
is I'll turn on the
1079er.
autopilot. Bring the
Schiphol
throttle
departure
down to
Egypt
climb.
Air Kilo Lima 1079er is passing 1,700 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
Egypt Air Kilo Lima 1079er. Schiphol departure QNH tree 0.15. Continue to AM 051 as planned.
Still in the center TCAS to standby. I don't know why.
Verify squawking 1702.
Okay. Anyway, let's continue here. Alright, so coming up to flap reduction here, so I'm going to bring the flaps up.
Egypt Air Kilo Lima
Flaps up.
1079er. Reset transponder. Squawk 1702.
Okay, now continue our climb. So with that, I have to take off checklist. Turn the lights, turn the runway 10 off lights off, and after checklist complete, just inform the cabin crew.
Egypt Air Kilo Lima 1079er. Reset transponder. Squawk 1702.
Okay, so let's just set that, and that's it. After take off checklist complete. Transition altitude, we can now set that to standard, and also here as well, set to standard. So something wrong with the display here, it's a little bit smudgy.
Frequency change approved.
That's fine, let's continue our climb.
Schiphol approach Egypt Air Kilo Lima 1079er is type Airbus A320-N 6 miles southeast of Echo Hotel November Oscar, 6,600 feet. Request flight following.
Egypt Air Kilo Lima 1079er. Schiphol approach. Squawk 5416.
Squawk 5416 Egypt Air Kilo Lima 1079er.
By the way, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you all had a good time, good Christmas with the family and whatnot. So yeah, all the best. Okay, so crossing 10,000 feet, we can now turn off the landing lights. So take off position, turn off wing lights, and also turn off the anti-ice. And we can now start acceleration, just accelerating as we make our way upwards. So now TCAS says it should be on standby. I don't know why. so I have no idea what is going on with that. Take us no, so I don't know what's happening here. Anyway, so there's a few things that are in up at the moment, but that's fine. So yeah, with that, let's get the full view of the flight path today. So you can see we're going to take a sharp right here, and then should be another left as we carry on climbing over the channel there. Nice little view up in Netherlands there. Feet. Just carry on climbing. Actually, I'll keep the seatbelt signs on for now until we actually get. We'll have to make this next right turn here. Nice little view at the wing view here. You can see all the wind farms on the coast. Off the coast of the Netherlands. Got like a few. Wind farms, yeah, that sort of, I don't know how, I mean, I suppose it just get huge, well insulated, well protected or well insulated wires to transfer all the electricity to the mainland. But yeah, so off the coast, Netherlands, there are quite a few, there are going to be quite a few wind farms here. Okay, 18,000 feet. So the next waypoint here is actually flight plan page. Yes, the next waypoint is Bergy. That's where we're going to take a left turn to Angod and to Supra, and that's that's the end of the SID for Amsterdam, or runway 24. Amsterdam, so that's sort of the end of the SID. That's really it. So now let's update the radio here and see what is probably the best thing to so best thing to do here is just to put in all the radio frequencies for Manchester, so just sort of an early prep. So I've already done the runway, which is runway 23 or runway 24 right now. And that's going to be 4 to 8 NDB, so 4 to 8 NDB. That's right. So okay, and VOR from Manchester is 113 point. Is it 55? Yeah, 113.55. So let's just get that in. 113.55. Right. 113.55, and the course is going to be the runway course for runway 23 right. It's going to be 236, 236, not 345. So that's the radio is sorted. Performance page should be fine. Just have to keep an eye out of any changes of the weather. So at the moment it looks to be import. I don't know if I should import the data again. So that's sort of the raw. Oh, that's what that is. So the raw data is just all that in, all that information, sort of just the way you get it on the if you Google search and go onto a Meta website. That information is shown like this. So you sort of get basic stuff here, like QNH here. Our temperature is 1 degrees. The wind and wind direction and wind speed